Okay, welcome back to the Remastered series. Today I'm going to be going over how I've updated my bicep training for maximum growth in my 5th year in the gym. You know the drill. I'm going to talk about sets, reps, tempo, intensity, volume, frequency, exercise selection, exercise order, and how to go about your training to produce the maximum amount of gains. So let's dive straight into it. I train my biceps twice a week, once on my back and biceps day and once on my delts and arms day. This frequency works perfect for me because it allows me to hit that 9 to 12 sets to failure per muscle group per week. So first, let's start with the movements I do on my back and biceps day. First is a single arm cable curl facing the cable stack. This is a beautiful exercise to fix any muscle imbalances you may have. It's quite common that most people will have one arm that's bigger than the other, and this is a great way to rectify that by focusing on one arm, preferably your weakest arm first. You're able to, over time, balance out your physique and make sure that both arms grow equally. You get a great contraction here, a great stretch as well, and the movement comes with constant tension, which is optimal for muscle growth. I do 2 sets each side, starting with my right hand side because my right bicep is smaller. I take each set to failure, failing within the 8 to 12 rep range, and I rest around 10 deep breaths before I move on to my next set. Next, and the final bicep movement I do on my back and biceps day is the machine preacher curl. This is hands down a staple since I've started training, and I highly recommend that you make sure you do the preacher curl machine in your bicep training as well. The reason being, you get constant tension again, and you get a pad to rest your triceps on to fully isolate the bicep, removing all potential for ego lifting, and it just allows you to focus on a mind-muscle connection with your biceps. I like to sit as low as possible when I'm doing this so that I get a maximum stretch and a full range of motion, which is important for muscle growth. I do 2 sets till failure, failing within the 10 to 15 rep range, and I may make my last set a 50% drop set if I'm feeling energetic, if I'm in a rush, or if I don't hit the desired rep range that I set out for. So if I get 7 reps and I aimed for 10 to 15 reps, then I'll just do a drop set so that I get in those few extra reps that I missed out on. Both these movements, the single arm cable curl facing the cable stack and the preacher curl, are going to target both heads of the bicep, your short head with your preacher curl and the long head with your single arm cable curls. So this is a perfect combo for growing bigger arms. Moving on to my delts and arms day, I have a rest day between the two, which allows my biceps to recover. Your biceps are a smaller muscle group, so they don't require 3 days of rest. They require 1 day of rest, and that's what I've done with my training split. The first exercise I do on my delts and arms day for biceps is the single arm dumbbell hammer curl. This will blow up your arm size like no other movement. Your brachialis sits in between your triceps and your biceps, so once you develop it, your arms will look way bigger. And again, isolating one arm before moving on to the next allows me to fix my muscle imbalances and make sure that I connect with the muscle on each side. So this movement allows me to have a balanced, symmetrical physique. And here again, I'll do 2 sets to failure for each side, so 4 sets in total, failing within the 8 to 15 rep range. This gets me a great pump, and it's a really enjoyable movement. And that's all I do for biceps. So short video today. I only do these 4 movements. I'm hitting that 9 to 12 sets to failure per muscle group per week, so I'm happy with it. Of course, there's many other movements out there: alternating dumbbell curls, seated dumbbell hammer curls on the preacher machine, which is one I like to do often, but I'm sticking to these for now because these have produced the most growth for me, but you may be different. But if you want to follow my advice, this will give you the most fun workouts, the best pumps, and optimal muscle growth. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and please like and subscribe if you found this helpful. And don't forget to join my newsletter for daily fitness insights and secrets that I don't share on YouTube, and join Club Physique for exclusive hours of fitness content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.